Hello, Hyrule! So, we can continue on with the A to Z's of Zelda. What letter were we last on?
T is for turtles. Huh? Turtles. Lots of them. Big ones, small ones, aquatic and terrestrial. Hinged shell or fixed. And then off in the background, there was the sitar twanging. And every now and then, one of them would break off and chop off a chunk from this huge brick of hash. What does that have to do with anything? Nothing. I was just describing this totally awesome Kappa Phi Kappa party this one time. Please tell me I didn't hear you say that. Oh! I have a way to turn that disturbing non sequitur into a relevant remark. Fire at will.
Fire
Turtle.
at will, Commander.
Next. Oh, now we're getting somewhere. Really? No! What the hell are you talking about? It's about Link, right? Only likes turtlenecks. Come late fall, that's all he wears. Elaborate. I think they should have gone with tunics. But anyway. They're green, of course, and every single one he owns looks exactly like his normal tunic. There you go.
Really?
So you really can't tell he's wearing one. Then how do you know he always wears turtlenecks? Well, he won't shut up about them, for one thing. It's on and on about turtlenecks. This and turtlenecks that. How they insulate the neck, where we all too often lose vital body heat. All these statistics about heat retention and customer satisfaction. How it totally knocks the scarf industry on its ass. It drives everybody crazy. But you know, he's the hero of time, and we gotta respect that. He deserves to be a little obsessed with turtlenecks or jug smashing or whatnot, after what he went through. That's not necessarily true. Just because he went on a magic quest doesn't give him free license to creep people out with his bizarre psychoses. Oh. Well. Oh well. U is for... Oh! Skull Kid piped up. I know this one! Everyone knows this one. I don't. Ha! You're not everyone! Yeah. You got me there. So anyway... U is for ukulele. What? Ukulele. The stringed instrument of the tropics. Oh, the little teeny guitar things? Yeah, I guess you could say that. What about Lincoln ukuleles? Asked Melon, adding, she said as if she wanted to know. Jeez, don't you people know anything about anything? Link is a consummate ukulele...
What?
Ukuleleer? Ukuleleist? Ukologist?
Ecology.
Eucolostomizer? You can all shut up now? I bellow with mirth. So he plays the ukulele. A lot? Non-stop! I mean, man, does it get annoying? But he says it soothes him, so I guess it's cool. Yeah, the last thing we need is Link, more agitated than usual. V is for... Dodge Viper! Shouted Zelda. What about it? Great car, I want one. You already have one. 3, actually. What about the vile, vicious villain with whom he valiantly vanquished? Suggested Melon. Yes? Said Ganondorf. I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean. Okay, where are we going with that? His vast, vain, voluminous visage is very, very vad.
Vad?
Vad? I ran out of steam. Okay, great. Is there a point to all this? Wondered Naburu. Well, no, not really, answered Melon. So what's V for? Well, he dated the valedictorian in college, said Impa.
Wait, Link went to college?
Really? Yeah. He went to college, I mean. Yes, believe it or not, said Impa. What was his major? Sociology. Whoa.
What?
Seriously? Did he write a thesis? Yeah. Pancakes and Thou. An investigation into the psychosocial role of griddle-fried batter confections in the development and maintenance of human socio-political consciousness. Recalled info. So anyway, what about the valedictorian? Asked Naburu. He just dated her for a few weeks. Never went anywhere. What did she see in him? You know, pores, hair, nostrils, eyelids, that sort of stuff. No. Personality-wise. Oh. In that respect, nothing. More of a boy toy, just a trophy boyfriend, really.
Oh.
She took him around the school and put him on display.
Oh.
Whatever happened? Well, she went on to be a theoretical physicist, and he was voted most likely to get foreign objects stuck in nasal passages. And believe me, he lived up to expectations. Repeatedly. Impa shook her head. How do you know all of this? Asked Rudo. I tutored him in English. It wasn't pretty. His book report on A Tale of Two Zippies is what pushed me over the edge. Let's move on. W is for... probably world saving, said Naburu. Yeah, I guess. What else, though? Well, women. But that's pretty much the same as girls. I'd say weed, said Saria. How so? Well, Link's no pothead, but he did get high once. Zesty, said Impa. Tell us. He was out in the yard with his weed whacker, whacking weeds, and he remembered a rumor that some young Kokiri punks told him about weed. So he took the weeds he had whacked, rolled them into a blunt, and smoked it.
Of course.
So basically you're saying he got whacked out on the weeds he whacked with his weed whacker? Asked Darunia. Yeah, I guess you could say that, said Saria. Oh, but the real challenge is to say it 10 times fast. Oh, no.
I can't wait for this part.
Well, there's like no spaces. He was whacked out on the weed he whacked with his weed whacker. He was whacked out on the weed he weeded out with his whacker, weeder, and... See? It's hard!
Wait, was that you actually reading what was written?
Yes.
Or okay.
Yes. No, I think I could do it if I wanted to, but I don't want to. Scintillating, said Zelda. Anyway, he rolled and smoked his lawn clippings, said Saria.
My God.
Did it work?
That was us recorded in higher gaming history now.
Yes and no. I think he got high, but it was probably just hyperventilation. Ah. He was puffing like a freight train just to keep it lit. So he's probably just woozy from oxygen deprivation. Still, good story. Yeah. That was his only time on weed. There was a tidy pause. Amphetamines, though. Whoa! X is for... Oof. Whoa, that's hard.
Oh.
X. Maybe for xylophone? Okay, why? No idea, just throwing it out there. Let's think of another word with X, said Rudo, hopefully. No one said anything. Anything at all, said Rudo. Silence continued. Absolutely anything. Any word that begins with a letter X. Only breathing answered her entreaties. How about expectorations? Suggested Darunia. Expectorations? You suggest this... Why again? Oh, I know! Time for another story! Said the Skull Kid. Oh boy, here we go. Okay. Remember when I said Blake hates cats? Yes. Okay. The reason he hates cats is due to this traumatic childhood experience involving cat expectorations. Come again? Cat expectorations, woman. One time, when Link was about 3 years old, there was this cat, right? And he loved the cat. And he played with it, rode around on it, used it as a pillow, made clothes out of its fur, and all kinds of crazy crap.
I have a cat, and I'd never turn her fur into clothes.
But then one day, when Link was least expecting it, the cat hocked up a monster hairball all over him. And he cried and cried and cried, and the cat ran away. And so ever since that day, he's had a deep-seated Freudian phobia of cats. There was an appreciative pause. Skull Kid, said Melon, remind me to never listen to you, ever. Okay, Skull Kid replied, but you won't listen to my reminder when I do. True, said Melon. You know, the same cat thing happened to me, said Ganondorf. Maybe that's why I'm so evil. Everything is 6 degrees away from cat expectorations, I guess, said Saria. And so, once again, the small part of my soul withers and dies, said Zelda sadly. Y is for... Let's think of a word for Y, said Melon. Why? Wondered Rudo aloud. 'Cause we have to, said Melon. No, why? Because we're supposed to. That's what we're here to do. What? We're supposed to be taking each letter and finding a word for it. I know. Why? Because that's what they told us to do. Yes, I know they told us to do this, so why? Because! Not this again!
Oh my god!
Everyone.
Ah!
What? asked Darunia. He's on second, said Naburu.
No, the stress. Oh, it's gone. Never mind.
To get us back on track, Y is for yummers, said Take a Wild Guess. Hey, who the hell are you? asked Raru. I'm Take a Wild Guess, said Take a Wild Guess. Or Tog, for short. Okay. Yo, what up, Tog? Word, said Darunia. You have no idea how tired of that I am, said Take a Wild Guess. Sup, my homies? Snoop Twoggy Twog, went on Darunia. Shut up, please, I beg of you. Beware of Twog. It's Twoggy Twog. That's it, I'm out of here, said Take a Wild Guess, disappearing as quickly as he had arrived. There was a Onglay Ozpay. Huh.
Pig Latin.
That was weird. A personification of a phrase, nothing new, said What? Oh, don't have a cow, said Raru, who, by the way, is right over there. DHAC waved. Let's stop before it gets even weirder, said Naburu, the voice of sanity. Indeed. Y is for... How about yodeling, said Zelda. Yodeling? What the fuff? asked Impa. Don't you know anything? Link yodels like all get out. Need I say that there was a long pause? I mean, honestly, you don't know that? Jeez, who selected you for this panel? How the hell could anyone know that Link yodels? Have you heard him? No. How could you
In
not?
general.
How'd he get into yodeling anyway? Darunia shifted uncomfortably in his seat. Everyone immediately looked at him. Well, you see, this one time, he came over to my place for a few drinks, and, you know, nothing serious, just a couple guys having a few drinks in a cave. Everyone just kept staring and staring at him. And, you know, when we, you know, tossed back a few, and, you know, I got talking about yodeling, and, you know, just, like, we thought maybe we'd try it out. They just stared. You know... Darunia, thank you for releasing yet another unspeakable evil on a weary world. And finally, Z is for... say Zelda, said Zelda. Zelda? Shouted Darunia. You're right, that was fun. No, you idiot. I'm saying Zelda should be for the word Z. Oh. Can we say Zelda anyway? Asked Darunia, hurt. Why? Zelda wanted to know. Listen, Zelda, you don't have to say your own name very much, so you wouldn't know, but let me tell you, Zelda, that saying your name, which is Zelda, is the most fun activity that anyone, including you, Zelda, could ever hope to do. You're on crack. No! Seriously, it's true, insisted Darunia. Saying the word Zelda. Zelda is really, really fun, Zelda. You, Zelda, should try saying the word Zelda, because saying the word Zelda, which is your name, Zelda, would bring you, Zelda, lots of... Stop saying Zelda, yelled Zelda.
It's like one of those instances where if you say a word enough times, it stops sounding like a word.
Right? See? Wasn't that fun? No! Saying my own name was not at... Oh, wait, actually. Zelda muttered. Zelda. Whoa! Zelda! Zelda, 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 Zelda. You're right! My name is the coolest! Zelda giggled like a schoolgirl. I told you, Darunia answered. If I may interrupt, Saria attempted. No, you may not! Shouted Zelda. Zelda, 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 Zelda. Whatever, said Impa. I think Z is for Zeitgeist, shouted Skull Kid. Or said Skull Kid. What? You know, Zeitgeist, the spirit of the times, the status quo, the spirit du corps, the je ne sais quoi, the c'est la vie, the hors d'oeuvres, the fromage de la parlepieu. I don't know how to say that last one. Hors d'oeuvres, shrieked Raru.
Woo.
That was predictable. The Schadenfreude, the Sturm und Drang, the Sound and the Fury, the Alpha and the Omega, the Ipso Facto, the final countdown.
The lady.
The bell of the ball. Stop sprouting random phrases in foreign languages. Oh, right. Does Zeitgeist have anything whatsoever to do with Link? Well, sure. I mean, he's like, the times and stuff. Oh, forget it. We've been here for hours. Let's go home. Yep. And that's the alphabet. Next time on A to Z Zelda Style, it's Zelda, titular princess, total hoe bag,
Whoa.
and so much more. And that's the end of the story.
Thank you. What was it? Deadeye Dave?
Deadeye Dave. Thank you for that little trip into insanity. It was a lot of fun. I hope you all enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed reading it to you. Thank you, Deadeye Dave.
Thank you indeed.
We're gonna run away from an owl.
We are...
Or are you trying to force it so we have to go through it now?
Yeah, we'll do it now.
Ah!
What are you doing?
Reading a story.
You should look at the maps up screen sometimes.
I do.
Bartlett, you're so far away from where you need to be. This is a beautiful lake, though. Pure and full and pure and clear water. It's so pure.
I'm sure it will have no relevance in my future life.
At the lake bottom is the water temple used to worship the water spirits. The Zoras are guardians of the temple. Hoo-hoo.
Please don't talk about worshipping my bottom.
Yes, worship the water bottom. Yes, my neck extends out and you have to, shriek in fear.
Ah!
The Zoras come from Zora's domain in the northeast warrior Hyrule, the aquatic race, the long-time allies of Hyrule's royal family.
Really?
I heard that only the royal family of Hyrule can enter Zora's domain. Hoo-hoo!
Is that so?
I'm on my way back to the castle. If you want the ride, jump on!
No.
Oh, wait a minute. No, that might not be bad. Just hold on to my talons.
Oh, you're going to the castle.
I'm going places.
You're going places indeed.
Yes.
Off with the wind. Gone with the wind. I mean, off with the wind. Away, wind! Away! Off with you! Nice day to die.
Nice day to just drop out of the sky and land right on a bridge.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fascinating. Their princess was run out of their town, but life goes on. Just fascinating.
Okay.
We're not at next time yet?
We are at next time.
Okay, I was gonna say, we're 36 minutes in here.
We are at next time on our gaming.
We'll get timely next time.
And we will blow and dangle jewelry and pick up a long shaft. The object.
We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll catch you then. Bye!
Bye.